没有吧？他什么时候过来啊？
开始了。
Hello, sir. So, please take a look at the overview of this machine. This machine is composed of the turntable for feeding the bottles. The empty bottles is fed in through here, and then through this station, this bottle loading station, and then to the filling station number one, and then this station fills half of the volume of the bottle, and then the second filling station fills the remaining half of the volume. And then after the second filling station comes to this plugging station. These plugs or inserts are fed through this vibratory ball through these two tracks, and then loaded onto the jigs. And the plugging, after this plugging station, here comes this, the wick inserting station. The wicks are fed through this ball and then catched by this motor, and then they are inserted onto the plugs. And later comes this plugging, this wick pressing station. The wicks are being pressed into the plugs, and the wick inserted bottles are being indexed to this capping station. Here, the two tracks of the vibrated ball feed the caps onto the bottles, and then comes to this capping station. The capping station is by this, the caps are tightened by this stepping motor. And after the capping station, into this station, this is the discharging station. By this cylinder, first the gripping cylinder grabs the bottles, and then the up-down cylinder moves the bottles upwards, and then this horizontal moving cylinder, this cylinder catches the bottles onto this discharging conveyor, and this discharging conveyor is powered by this motor, is driven by this motor, and then comes to this labeling machine. Here the bottles are sensed by this sensor, and then this sensor will activate the label pulling motor, and the labels are put and then wrapped onto the bottles. And finally, the labeled bottles is collected by this turntable, and then the complete process is completed. Now let's go, and here also this is the peristaltic. This is the magnetic pumps for filling the needed volume into the bottles. Now let's take a detailed look of each station and each component of this line. First, this turntable, here is the power button. Push it down, the power comes on, and then this is the speed adjuster. It adjusts the turntable feeding speed by moving this adjuster. And now this is a very simple construction. And this is the magnetic pump filling machines. It has two filling machines with totally 4 fill heads. And for the filling volume setting, you can filling volume, you can adjust here. For this, when it is moved, press this button, the volumes will become bigger. And the filling time, when the filling time is longer, the field volume is bigger. So the filling volume is adjusted by adjusting the filling time. And this is waiting time. Waiting time, does not need to be operated. It is fixed. This has the counter. It counts the bottles being filled, and when you can also adjust the batch production quantity by reset. When press reset, the counter will become 0 reading, and you can count from the beginning. And this is the filling speed. It does not. On this magnetic foam filling machine, you just need to adjust the filling time and the counter. Others, you do not need to set it. And these four are the same, with the same operation. So you can see this is the pumps. The pump heads are directly put into the liquid, the mosquito liquid. Then it's being filled there. And this is the loading, the bottle loading station. Now let's see its operation. 转到那边去看一下。The screen consists of both English and Chinese language. Now let's select the English language. And then there are basically these screens. First, the manual screen. The manual screen is for commissioning and debugging purpose. So when you only debug each station, when each station runs perfectly, then you start the machine, and the machine will automatically run. So this is the purpose of the manual screen. And this only the parameter screen. Parameter screen is for adjusting parameters here. And this is for clear the warnings, for clear these alarms. When there's alarm, you need to manually remove the materials and then press this alarm button. Then we can reoperate the machine after the errors are cleared. And then this is for the alarming record, the alarming history. Now let's see the manual screen. The manual screen basically has these stations. First, this bottle loading station. Second, this is the filling station. Filling station composed of filling station 1 and filling station 2. Now, and this is the inner plug-in station. And this is the wick inserting station. And this is the wick pressing. Wick station is composed of wick loading and wick plugging. And this is the capping station. 这个分开两个人。And this is a cap, outer cap loading station, and this is the capping station. And this is a discharging station here. Now let's see the movement of this bottle loading station. Push cylinder. This is the this is the push cylinder. It pushes the bottles forward for this cylinder, and this is the in-feed up and down cylinder. In-feed. This is controls this cylinder. The cylinder goes to the bottles and picks the bottle up, and this is the pick. This is the frontwards and backwards cylinder. This is in-feed motor. in feed motor. In feed motor is it controls the off and on of the pump. This in feed. This is a single circle. Single circle means that every one of the movements are put together to run harmoniously as a single circle. Let's see its action. In feed 这不行。Okay. Now it returns to the home position. After each operation, we need to, in this manual screen, we need to make sure each station is into its home position. Otherwise, it may damage the cylinders of the stations. Now let's see the filling station. This is a filling up. This is filling composed of number 1 filling station and number 2 filling station. And this is a filling up and down cylinder. And now this is a filling switch. Whoa. There's water. And this is a filling single circle. No, I don't press it because it will fill the water. And then this is the filling 2 station. Filling 2 up and down. And this is filling switch. Whoa. Okay, and this is a turntable motor. It turns turntable motor. It turns the turntable, rotates the turntable. And now let's see the inner plug station. Inner plug up and down cylinder. And then this is inner plug front and the back cylinder. And this inner plug single circle. 诶，这个我怎么点不动？
不要点，扣在上面。
啊？这个 single circle 这个现在运行不了，这个
是没法。
对。And now let's see the inner plugging. Positioning. This is the positions the positions of the bottle. Position the bottle for the plugging operation. For the plug inserting operation. The positions of the bottle is. And this inner plug spacing. This is the right and left and left cylinder of the inner plug. And this is the inner plug sucking. 啊，这个是里面的真空发生器在那里。Okay, now let's have a look at this wake station. Wake 写错了 wake station. Wake up and down cylinder. This one is wake front and back cylinder. And now this is wake single circle. Okay, sometimes, yeah, this is the wake taking. It already picks, so it does not. This is the wake. Oh, it controls the wake inserting. Wake up and down cylinder. This is the wake inserting cylinder. Now let's turn to the cap station. This outer cap station. Is first this cap upside up and down cylinder. And this is the cap front and back cylinder. This is cap suction. Cap suction is the vacuum generator in the cabinet. It controls that generates vacuum to suck and release the caps. This is the caps spacing. And the caps single circle. This completes a single circle of this station. And now, turn to here. This is the capping station. Now you can see the capping up and down cylinder. And this capping circles, single circle. This is a single circle of the capping station. And this capping position cylinder. This cylinder positions the bottle for capping operation. Then this is the capping motor. When I place this motor, will rotate at the speed. Now let's look at the final station, the discharging station. This is discharging up and down cylinder. And this discharging left and right cylinder. This is the clamping cylinder. It grips the bottle for discharging operation. And this is a discharge motor. See, this is the discharge motor. This motor is discharging motor. It drives this conveyor belt forward. This discharge single circle. This is a single circle of the discharging station. Please take notice that after you power on, you plug the power plugs into the machine. Please make sure that each station is reset. We need to press this reset button to reset each to its home position, and then we need to make sure there are all materials are in place. For example, the plugs needs to be here, so you need to turn the machine on, turn this vibratory ball on, and let this track fills fully of the inserts, and this vibratory fully insert of the wicks, and this ball, the track is full of outer caps before you officially start the machine. That is very important. Then make sure all the tracks has the materials, the inserts, wicks, and the caps in place. Then you can press this start button only when you reset the machine, and make sure the vibrator boards already feeds its tracks full with the materials, and then the third step, you can start the machine. Okay, this is very important. And now let's take a look at this labeling machine. This is a wrap-around labeling machine. First, the bottles travels on its conveyor, and when the sensor sends the bottles in here, and then you can see it gives a signal, and the wrapping motor, this wrapping motor will dispense a label, and the wrapping motor will place the label, wrap label around this bottle. This is a very simple build of this machine. And now also let's look at the the screens of this machine. It also has the menu screen and parameter screen and disalarming station on the screen, and this language and warning history screen. Now let's take a look at the menu screen, and let's say this is a conveyor motor. This is the conveyor motor. Conveyor motor is here and it's off. This is the label motor. Label motor is just applicates the label onto the bottle. This is the label motor. And this is the label wrapping motor. This motor controls the wrapping of the labels onto the bottles. This is a wrapping motor. Okay, this is very simple. And now the parameters is this is coming bottle detection time. It's there's a time set that for this sensor the sensing time set. And this is the label speed setting. For these are fixed and you do not need to change it. It's already set before shipment. And now after all this manual station, all the manual station adjust well, then we can officially start the machine. And here you can see this is the counting, and this is the batch. We can set the batch production quantity, and this is already produced quantity, already labeled quantity. And this is a manual operation, and when we click here is automatic operation, and this is pretty simple. And for the whole machine, it has 4 cables. This electric cable is for the turntable, the collection turntable, and this cable is for the labeling machine. This is the second cable, electric cable. And now this is the cable for the main unit. Yeah, this is for the main unit, here. And also there, this feeding turntable also has a cable. So totally four cables. 4 cables, okay? And now for the compressed air, it only needs one hose. This is a hose for the main unit. Usually you can use a 10 horsepower air compressor. It can provide sufficient compressed air for the whole unit. So when you receive this machine, you should install it. And the installation is quite simple. You put it on the turntable here at the bottle, before the bottle loading station, and place the 2 magnetic pumps there. And then you can put your storage tank there. And then this is insert vibrator board. This, you see, this is very different. It's very different from this board and the cables board. You can see this is the difference. This is very different. We also leave some plugs in the board so you can distinguish the boards instantly. This is the wick, and then installs the wick board, and this is the cap board. So when the board is inserted, and then you connect the labeling machine onto here, connect labeling machine with the main unit, and this collection table directly with the labeling machine. Then the installation is finished. So it's basically a plug and use machine. So yeah, this is the whole view of this machine. Thank you for your listening. Thank you.